Hi! Welcome to Far Cry 4. We're doing a balance of power mission. It's called Reclamation, so we'll speak to Amita and Sabal. Amita is really happy that you helped her in the first one, that's what I did, and Sabal is super annoyed because a bunch of people died. And they're bickering. So I'll leave it to them for a little bit.
Amita.
Ajay, Longinus said this was from you. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. He also said the opium at the old tea factory was ready to ship. We need to wipe that poison out.
Wipe it out.
So one of them wants you to claim the opium, the other one wants you to destroy it.
I think you're right about this.
I know this isn't the way things should be, but Kirat can't survive if Sabal keeps clinging to the past. Get to the old tea factory. Secure those fields.
Sabal is gonna be super mad that we've decided to destroy the opium, I suspect. I'd rather take the field, because Sabal wanted to destroy it, and he believes that us taking over the opium and using it to fund the Golden Path is treacherous to the heritage of Kyrat and its people. It's like, dude, whatever, move with the times. Amita has got it right, we need money. I got the Huntsman. I didn't buy, I downloaded the app.
I reached the tea factory.
Great, Ajay. Those drug fields are Kirat's future. We need them, and I need your help to secure them. Clear out the army, and make sure nothing happens to the poppies. And be careful. I still need your help in this fight.
So clear out the opium factory and make sure that the fields don't burn. So what do I aim for first? Some barrels, explosive barrels which create fire, because I'm smart. So anyway, yep, I got the Huntsman. I downloaded the app, the companion app for Far Cry 4, which is kind of fun, kind of silly, but it allows you to get experience really quickly. I've just been doing it while I go to and from work and travelling to see friends this weekend. Using an hour here, an hour there, and I got up to level 10 or level 15 in about 4 hours. So that was pretty cool. There are also rare animals you get that are linked to the rare animal hunting quests that you've done. There was a dog there, and then this generator flashed up, and I was like, oh, maybe I have to shoot it, but actually you have to go and activate it to put the fire out in the poppy fields. I guess, as I hadn't noticed that before, poppy fields intact 3 out of 4. I guess as long as you maintain one poppy field, you're in good shape, and I think that's exactly how many I managed, because certainly 2 more burn. Nearly got spotted there, but fortunately these guys are kind of stupid. I was standing there in the open popping things, but they couldn't see me, out of range thankfully. Now they're a little bit on the lookout. There's an alarm there that I want to get, so if they run for that it won't cause any problems, and that's a miss the first time and they can clearly see something going on, but I get it that time. And I figure it's better to take out the alarm and then hide rather than take one of them out when they're also close to the alarm. There's another alarm in there, it's over the other side. I will get to it a little bit later, but thankfully none of them go for it. There's also a group on the other side that I didn't see, but I will get to them too. Unfortunately they don't seem too bothered by the fact that I am shooting their friends. And they're also quite far away, so it's not the end of the world. I thought I would move around just in case they were going to investigate that location that I was shooting from. As it is, I don't think they sent anyone up, but they did get on the mortar, which was a bit terrifying. Laying down some pretty serious fire in various places, so I just wanted to get away from that. You can see the rocket sign came in about 3 times there. I think it's coming in again. There we go, shaking as it lands, creating a little earthquake. I headed around this way because it seemed like there were a couple of people quite close by. As it turns out there weren't, but there is a new sprinkler system installed, which is what it was referring to earlier. You've got to get to those generators quickly. So here I thought I would see what I could see, and there's a guy there who goes down with a headshot. And I just didn't really want to get in and start dealing with takedowns, because it seemed like there were too many. They nearly spotted me there, so I got some cover behind a wall, and you'll see that they're up there and there's another one running alongside. Fortunately those 2 up there don't look left and right, which is strange, so I managed to take them out independently of each other, and the guy at the bottom was kind of aware that there were bodies. Yeah, see, he heard it, but he is going to investigate, and then I get him while he's on the run. Oh, I do love the Bushman. Anything that can put out lots of bullets with a decent scope is kind of my go-to weapon. There we go, See, because it covers my appalling aim, so that's nice. It just means I can kind of spray and pray, and the fact that it has a scope means I can get in close and not worry too much. So I thought that was it, but no, there's a few more guys. I'll drop a syringe in a second, unless I did in that little sped up bit, I'm not sure. There's the alarm that I shot, and then up and over here we go with the syringe. Ooh, see, just as I whack it in, he's like, I'll find you! So there's 2 down there and then 2 over to the left as well. Now what's quite good is these guys get quite close together, but my chain takedowns are not working. I need to reread exactly how to do it, because every time I try it's like a 50-50 chance of it doing. I thought you flick the right stick, but I used a knife takedown instead. Did the job just as well. And then if you knife take them down, it loots them, which is really nice. There's a guy running in here. He's aiming away from me, I don't quite know why, so I was able to get a reverse takedown on him. And then there's just, I think, 2 guys and a dog left maybe, or 1 guy and a dog. See the dog over there in the distance. And I figured I would take the guy out first, because worst case scenario is the dog charges me and bites me and I can elephant gun it on the way in. Whether or not it hits a different matter, but it gives me a bit of breathing space. So he's down with a headshot and it didn't clear the mission, so I figured, well then I got to take the dog. And I don't know if that hit, but the next one definitely does. A little bit of leading him through the wall. There we go.
Amita, it's done.
Excellent, Ajay, excellent. Thank you. But I know Paul. He won't back off from the drug fields. I am sending men to help, so hold on until they get there.
Okay, Amita, I'll hold on until I get here. Golden Path inbound. Then I was looking for some chests while I was waiting for these guys to arrive. And there's 3 waves, I think maybe 4. There's the final alarm, if you want to take that out. But as you can see, they're pretty stupid. One of them screamed he was going for the alarm once, but that was about it. They said they were coming from the east. I kind of figured that was the east over there, but I didn't really see them. So I ran around a bit more, and then later on we'll see that a poppy field is burning, which is a bit of a pain. There we are. I'd argue, sort of with the north pointing down there, I'd argue that's kind of the southwest rather than the east, but whatever works, right? And then it's elephant gun time. I figured if I clip that civilian, it's not the end of the world. I've got my karma up to level 6 and I've got a bit of clear now, so I'm going to grab the shredder just as soon as I get some cash. I'll probably replace the elephant gun, because as I recall the scope is slightly worse than the Bushman, so it will allow me kind of spray and pray at close range. That was an appalling shot. Spray and pray at close range and medium range without having to switch weapons, which is good. Although I've got the skill that makes switching weapons faster, so that's helpful. Now they said they're coming in from the east. Oh, maybe this is the east, so I thought I'll put a mine up there in case they, drive over it or run over it. But they, I didn't think they didn't. I was watching the recording back, and I'll point out when they get it, because it disappears. Keep an eye on the minimap, and a multi-kill flashes up. And there's one down. Running through the fire, never a smart move. So now our poppy field is burning. But you've got to get around to the right side of these generators. There you go, and then activate them. I fear too little too late, sadly. Here they come. There's one down. And they're quite hard to find. I should have been using hunting syringes, really. Multi-kill. Just flashed up and the mine disappeared off the minimap, so I suspect a car drove in. I don't think I ever really investigated, although actually, that looks like the results of the mine right there. And then I think you have to turn the generator off. I was just looking for a chest. Yeah, so you turn it off again, and then some more guys come in. I couldn't work out where they were, so I used a hunting syringe, and then they popped up. And that was just a horrible shot. At which point I thought, well, elephant gun time, shoot them off the ledge. There we go, flying bodies, and another guy's coming in over there. I'm not even sure where these guys are spawning in, to be honest. But, whatever. The east, I guess, after all. The south? I can't even remember what they said. This guy's being curious. He's got a bit Blair Witch, standing in the corner facing the wall. And there's the other guy who was trying for a handgun takedown there, but I missed the prompt. And then it flashed up skills, and I was like, there's no way I got him from there. But a drop takedown, death from above, seemed an appropriate way to finish him up. And I think, does that poppy thing back on fire again? Where's that yellow thing lit up?
Army inbound from the north.
Ah, there we go, army inbound from the north. So I got on the minigun, or the mounted gun, here. I figured I would take these guys out as they approach. It seemed like a better way of dealing with it. There's a guy running around to the left there. He's just run in front of me there, but it worked out okay. I kind of almost overheated the thing there, so I just had to keep an eye on the temperature. So there's no ammo, as you can see the infinity sign. And then I kind of wanted to empty an entire lot into this car, but it wasn't really doing much. And by the time I'd done that, there you go, I emptied more or less an entire thing. By the time I'd done that, I realised I could have just got a grenade in the first place, but then it was too late. I started panicking, used the camera, but got them eventually. And then another multi-kill flashes up, I think, in a second there. So I'm not sure where that was from, but I'll take it. I guess it was just 2 sets of kills for those guys. I thought there was a guy over there, but there's not. That is mission complete.
You just handed Amita a license to spit on our heritage. Kirat isn't just about people. It's the earth and the rocks.
Yeah, so sorry Sabal was having a whine. Oh, damn it, Archie. You gave Amita a license to destroy everything. Anyway, whatever, dude. It's a game. The left is the Longinus mission that we just did, and on the right is the next mission, the Seven Sisters, I think it is, or the Sleeping Saints. And there's a pretty sweet chain handgun takedown in that, though I say so myself. Anyway, I'll see you in the next mission. Lots of bye!